Jigweave, Jmartash, Shivan, Walt to go May. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope we're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. So, we are live broadcasting from Castlefin, County Donegal, Ireland. Hope we're all doing well. Hope you're all having a blessed Sunday. So, please let me know in the live chat where you're all from, whether it be Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, New Zealand, no matter where you're from. Please let me know. If you're re-watching the show, please let me know in the comment section. So we've got lots to discuss tonight. What is happening in Ireland? Michael Martin is defending the sovereignty of Greenland, but doesn't believe in sovereignty for Ireland. So that's what's going to be discussed tonight, and other news articles that the mainstream media are refusing to cover. So let's say our Lord's Prayer, Ask Gaeilge, and then we will go to the live chat. So please, let me know as well where you're from in the live chat, and we'll read it out after we say our Lord's Prayer. So please join us. Nanya manahar agus ovek agus spirit neve. Amen. Arnyahar tar now go nie for Danium go dagda de rate go nyanter de Holland talav mar yanter now. Ar narn le huld we're doing you agus might doing our fecta mar a waihamid dar vecta na fian ag na legs na gahu ag seer shin ulk. Amen. Nanya manahar agus ovek agus spirit neve. Amen. Okay, everybody, welcome to tonight's show. How are we all doing? Let me go to YouTube first. We're live from YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So if you're not following me on any of the platforms, please follow me. I'd greatly appreciate it. So let me know in the live chat, and let's go to the YouTube chat first. Sean Mack, good man. Thank you for moderating. Robert McGuire, thanks for moderating as well. Frank Barn, what about you? Teresa says, so is my Roscommon granny. Okay, very good, very good. Kildare says Chris. Glasgow says Parkhead boy. Galway says Laura. Sean says Kilkenny. Craggy Island says Father Dougal. Very good. North Armagh says Darth Vader. North Belfast says Derek. Awfully says Stilly Brings. Florida says Jax. And they go to Facebook. Cavan Meath Border. California living in Florida, says Allison. Tomas, what about you? Movell, says Christopher. Sean Porter says, hello, night. Keep up the great work. Me and my partner learning Irish. Love it. Very good, very good. Let me go to Instagram really quick. West Yorkshire. Like the videos. Thanks very much. DMP says, keep up the good work. We need more people like you in Ireland. Thanks so much. What's up, says Michael. Hello, Michael. Christ is Lord. Absolutely. Listening in from South Africa, says Jen Kinsella. Cork says Bartley Kremen. Derry, Tyrone, says Sean Pierce. Dare, I'm assuming that's Derry, says JD. County Sligo, says David. Washington State currently on vacation, in the Caribbean, says Lauren. Boyle County Roscommon, says Castley, Mark Castley. Boston, Massachusetts, says Donaf. Hello, Mr. Ivers. Just Vault. Okay. So look, welcome to the show, everybody. As I said already, my name is Niall McConnell. We're broadcasting live from Gaston, Finja, Castlefin, County Donegal. And let's get into tonight's action. What have we got in store for you tonight, right? Let me see. So look, first of all, actually, I want to go to this Egypt here. Black Paddy. Does anybody know who Black Paddy is? Fabudu, or whatever his name is. He's a complete and utter subversive Nigerian. Goes around talking to Irish weans. And kind of makes a mockery of the Irish people. He works for that, racist African mayor down Derry as well. And I might do a bit of a deeper dive into this subversive African. But look, I confronted him down in Dublin not so long ago. And I posted this clip this morning. And you tell me in the live chat what you think, all right? Let me play this clip here now.
I have a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
You said the Irish were going extinct, we're going to become a minority.
Ireland is unique now. We're mixed. Because I can imagine in 10 years' time, there's going to be Barack Obamas walking around, Beyonce's and, different sorts. Mixture of people. So The whites are going extinct here now, so we're taking over. The whites are going extinct here now, so we're taking over.
You know why? Because Hector bleeding put that fucking section over.
No, come on.
You know what? I've been living in this country for 24 years.
Remember this man was marching with the orange man. Remember that?
What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?
Hey,
What you mean?
you hold on, man. Let me
Okay.
Down here, so I take the piss out of you. That's
Hold
what.
on, man. Hey, let me speak.
Okay, speak. Hey,
You said the Irish were going extinct, and it's a great thing. Nobody put words in your mouth.
The whites are going extinct here now, so we're taking over.
He is trying to say that was taken out of context, and the interviewer, took things out of context. But when and how can you take that out of context? The whites are going extinct here now. They're going to be Barack Obamas walking around everywhere. Can you imagine, as a European white man, you went to see Nigeria, and you encouraged, white colonization of Nigeria, and said the white Europeans are taking over Nigeria, the Africans are going extinct. Can anybody say, well, Niall's just, he's having a laugh, ha ha ha. It's all a laugh, it's all a big joke, really. The mask slipped there, Black Paddy, Fabudu, the mask slipped. When is that a joke? He's trying to play this off as a joke. It wasn't serious. And he's trying to play both sides now. He had the audacity to go to that Irish nationalist rally in Dublin against mass immigration. And, look, he was marching with the Orange Order, right? Like, people know this. I don't have a problem with the Ulster Scots Presbyterians, but I'm sure it's not going to be... I'm not going to be marching with a sash on me on the 12th. That's one thing for sure. I'm not going to be doing that, but he's trying to play both sides. And it's got nothing to do with him. He's a Nigerian African. What is Irish nationalism, or what the Ulster Scots Presbyterians do? What has that got to do with him? So he's a complete subversive, makes fun of the Irish people, makes a mockery of them. Anyway. Let me go to the live chat here quickly before we play the rest of this clip. I only support European businesses, says Sean Boy. Good man, Sean. 100%. This is another thing people should do. Like, boycott these foreign takeaways. Do not be eating takeaways. Do not be eating out at foreign restaurants. Just don't do it. You have an option there. There's no gun to your hand saying you need to eat in the local Chinese takeaway. Support Irish businesses. Support Irish butchers. And the butchers, yes, the meat will be slightly more expensive than if you go to Tesco's or whatever. But if you go into the butchers and say, look, can you give me the cheap cuts? Just do me a deal, please. Look, I don't have a wild lot of money. I guarantee you any butcher, he'll give you the cheap cuts. Or the fatty mince, for example, is probably the cheapest cut. Or you get some awful liver, kidneys, hearts. They'll give you that stuff away for free. And it's the highest quality meat. The heart, the liver, the kidneys. Do awful once a week. Liver and onions. I can't get a more nutritious meal. People really need to start voting with their money. So boycott foreign businesses. Only support Irish businesses. And you can't do that. You can't have a big change. Yeah, and boycott all the halal business as well. 100%. That's YouTube. Let me go to Facebook really quickly. Good crowd on Facebook. The viewership on Facebook has grown too since I've been going live there. Keep up the good work, says Donald Muldoon. Thanks, Donald. Jerry's from California. Good man, Jerry. Paul Smith says, you're doing amazing work. God bless you, and God bless Ireland. Originally from west coast of Mayo. Good man. Keith McGrory watching here from Brazil. Jeez, Keith, I hate to ask you, what brings you to Brazil? What's the beef like in Brazil, Keith, compared to Ireland? He's a... What that gets paid for guest appearance, get him out of the country, says Barry O'Brien. That's what Barry said now, not me. Sellout, says Alison. Shame on him. Mark says, I wish there were more people that spoke out like you instead of bottle jobs that are afraid to speak the truth. Paul Max says, keep up the good work from Strabane, just across the border there. 10 minutes from me, Castlefin. Okay, good stuff. Let me go to Instagram really quickly, read out the live chat. Yep, Bartley says, need a system like Poland, Hungary and immigration. They keep their country safe, 100%. But even Poland now, they've kind of I don't know if it's the current president, but one of the more recent presidents, kind of pro-EU, and the borders have been opened up. I don't know how much, but I know immigration isn't as tight there anymore. Connor says, you'd want to see the amount of Arab businesses in Limerick, kebab shops, barbers, supermarkets, 100% money laundering, usually open up when an old Irish shop closes. Well, this is the thing. I'm 16 from Armagh and want to get into politics. You're doing God's work. I don't know about get into politics. Get a good skill. Maybe video editing. Learn Adobe Photoshop. It's not for the faint-hearted. You know, it's you have to have real a thick skin to get into this type of game. You know, I've been doing it since, I don't know, I was 18, 19 years of age. Like, you know, like my YouTube channel is 14. I need to check. It could be 14 years old, maybe 15 years old. My YouTube channel now. I don't know. It's like I've been doing this for a long time. Yeah, talk about visa fraud from Indians. Yeah, that's one of my videos recently. I did talk about that. Talk about stamp 4 visa by Indians. Yes. I have interviewed quite a number of Indians. I don't know. I did post some of the interviews with Indians. Mike Kelly says, fair play, bro, from West Belfast. Thanks very much. Right, okay, look, let's keep it. Let's chat about Black Paddy, because there's another half of this video to play it.
The Irish were going to extinct. Let me speak now. Let me finish. The Irish were going to extinct.
Positivity.
No,
Positivity.
Shut it down, guy.
I love the Irish. The Irish are the best.
You said there was a Barack Obama's walking.
Someone in the comment section of this video made a good point, right? Said, when he says the Irish are the best, what he means is the majority of Irish are really gullible. They eat up my nonsense. That's what I never thought of it.
Look at this, sorry, 2 seconds.
No, you don't speak for the Irish people.
2 seconds.
You don't speak for the Irish people.
I speak for the Irish.
You do not.
Irish people.
You do not.
Irish people are the most loving people in the world.
You said the Irish are going to extinct. You said the Irish are going to extinct. It's a great thing. You said Barack Obama's were walking around everywhere, and it's great.
Nice to meet you.
Stop making a laugh at the Irish people.
Okay, all right.
You see, he never actually answers my question.
Sorry.
And you made a homeless man do push-ups for €20 and you laughed at it.
I'm going to give you a euro per push-ups. Let's go. A euro per push-ups. Let's go. A euro per push-ups. Here we go. A euro per push-up. Let's go. 1, 2, 20. Oh my God. This guy's a legend. Make some noise. Legend, bro. Come on. There you go, man. You're a legend, man.
And then he degrades this poor Irishman that's out on his luck, who's homeless. He says, I'll give you a push-up, or sorry, I'll give you €1 for every push-up you do, and makes him do 20 push-ups. How degrading. An invader African comes into Ireland and degrades this poor Irishman who's homeless, gives him €20 to do 20 push-ups. Like, how can you explain that away? Absolutely disgusting.
There you go. You have to win yourself 20 euros.
Sheil Nahairn has lost.
So there you go, Black Paddy. Took him down a peg or two. What do you all think in the live chat? Let me go here quickly to YouTube. Sean Max says 40,000 plus Indians in Australia with fake employment documents, most in the medical sector. Someone sent me an article today from Donegal. Like those Bangladeshis that were working there illegally. Bangladesh, India, what's the difference? So there definitely is a lot of immigration fraud, but just the borders are wide open regarding these fake, these BS student visas and work visas and language visas, and the Indians are just taking advantage of it, you know. So why? Any questions in the live chat? Please let me know. Shane says mass deportations, absolutely. Yeah, and he dares to hold the flag, says Mary. Yep, absolutely. Kevin Kershaw says, keep up the good work. Thanks very much. Aaron says, my family are from Donegal, Letterkenny, Drung, Moville, but I am English and live in Lancashire. You're doing a great job. We need more people like you. Well, you must have Irish blood in you somewhere if your family's from Letterkenny and Moville. Okay. There's nearly 1 million Indian born living in Australia. Yeah. Like all white European countries that are under attack. Have you noticed that? It's not African countries that are under attack. It's not Middle Eastern countries. It's white European countries, whether it be America, whether it be Canada, whether it be Ireland, France, Germany, Scotland, Australia. White European countries are under attack. And I hear this on the streets when I'm doing street interviews. Oh, well, sure, isn't it happening everywhere? No, it's not. It's happening only happening to our countries, white European countries. What is wrong with people? Johnny, good man. Thanks for joining us and thanks for moderating. And he says, I saw them putting up signs in AU public parks not to crap on the grounds. Oh my God. The Indians. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, that's a part of their culture, isn't it? The Indians defecating on the streets. There's 320 people watching live right now. Fantastic. Welcome to the show, everybody. Georgina Hegarty says, it's sad. If we went to their country, we would get nothing. Time for change. Georgina, I 100% agree. You're on the ball. My family from Creeslough, Quigley's Point. I'm assuming and Quigley's Point. Good stuff, Ross. Rose Jarvis. I'm the only one in my family who follow your views. Well, that's a common theme here in these live chats. You know, it's a common theme. The Calergy plan, yes, absolutely. Sean Boy says, I was in Letterkenny last year on a trip. More foreigners than Irish. I was so shocked. It wasn't like that 10 years ago when I went. Won't be back, sorry. No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Look, let's play the next clip, right? We've got another clip here for you, right? So far-left socialist Democrats politician Sinead Gibney, she suggests Ireland should consider nationalisation of online platforms. Let's have a wee listen here.
I raised this recently with some witnesses in one of our December meetings, and I was somewhat ridiculed for suggesting that, for example, we might consider at some stage, I think that, like I used the phrase nationalisation of online platforms, but I was able to refine that a little further in some of my media contributions afterwards and explain that really what I'm talking about is with such a fundamental sum, basically. An algorithm is a maths equation. And as you said, you know, they're used to keep our eyes on the screen for the profit of the platforms that control them. But my point is that if we had an ability to exert public interest on those algorithms, we could absolutely flip the entire online space on its head. We could have it designed to promote social cohesion, to promote lifelong learning, whatever we choose to do, mental health, well-being, and then allow the tech companies to work within that framework.
Absolutely mental. Crazy. Nationalisation of social media companies. They do not want you to be criticising immigration online. They want full and utter control. This is worse than George Orwell's 1984. This is worse than anything that they could have ever imagined. Yeah, Robert, you're 100% correct. More 1984 politics. Note the black nail polish. I didn't notice that, actually. Let me go back. Yeah, you're right there. Let me see. That's a good point, actually. What does that suggest? Yeah. Black nail polish. What does that tell you? What kind of stuff is she into? Sean Boy says, keep up the great work now. Respect from Dublin. Full compliance through fear. Yep, that's it. Let me go to Facebook really quickly. Yeah, they throw their trash everywhere. I'm assuming you're chatting about Indians. Good on you, says Kendra. Thanks very much. Ireland's only a pawn for the one world order, just like the US. Yep, there's a bigger game at play here. Yeah, not much right to free speech with that doll. Big up Ireland, Longford specifically. Look, God, Longford is probably one of the worst hit counties in Ireland regarding immigration. Completely overrun. And see, like, people are on about, right, free speech. Niall, you don't believe in free speech. People in my comment section, like lefties, No, I don't believe in free speech, and I'll tell you why. I don't like people who say whose spouse interfering with children, for example. I don't think they should have a platform in any capacity to promote their views. I think it should be outlawed. For example, in Belgium there, not too long ago, there was a party, a registered political party in Belgium that were advocating for the age of consent to be lowered to 12 and then abolished. There was a registered political party and there was opposition, but they were registered, they were allowed to run elections. But, free speech absolutists say, oh, well, they should be allowed to say whatever they want. No, I don't agree with you. I don't agree. People should be allowed to say whatever they want. If anyone's attacking the Catholic faith or Christianity, that should not be allowed. If anyone's promoting abortion or promoting killing the Irish babies, I don't think that should be allowed. I think that should be punishable. If anyone's promoting, say, LGBT nonsense ideology, I don't think that should be allowed. But if you're a free speech absolutist, now I believe in free speech. I believe anybody should be able to say whatever they want. Well, then you should be okay with people advocating to lower the age of consent, people promoting the attack on Christianity, people attacking, or people should be allowed to say whatever they want about LGBT. No, I don't think they should be able to say that. And I don't believe in free speech. So, there's no such thing as free speech. When you really break it down, there's no such thing as free speech. And no one really believes in free speech. I have the guts to say, no, I don't believe in free speech. Anybody attacking the Irish nation, I don't think that should be allowed. But in a free speech absolutist, you should be allowed to say whatever you want. No, you shouldn't. That's my view on free speech, because I get it all the time on the left. You say you're for free speech. No, I don't say I'm for free speech at all. I don't say I'm for free speech. It's an interesting conversation I like to have people regarding free speech. Even in America, you've got the First Amendment. You have the right to say whatever you want. Or I don't know exactly what the wording is, but you have the right to say whatever you want. But even in America, you don't have free speech. You get arrested for certain. You can't just go out and say whatever you want. Anyway. Look, thanks so much for joining us, everybody. My name is Niall McConnell. We are broadcasting live from Castlefin, County Donegal, Ireland. Welcome to the show, everybody. Now, we'll see, the thing is, Ireland is a Christian country. I don't think I don't think anyone should be allowed to promote Islam in Ireland. I'm a Catholic nationalist. I don't agree with it. So I don't believe in free speech. No, absolutely not. Just like a lot of Muslim countries, Christianity is banned in a lot of countries. There's forced labor. If you're caught practicing Christianity, you're executed in a lot of countries. No church is allowed. Go you practice, or go you preach the gospel on the streets of Kabul to see what happens. Go you preach the gospel on the streets of Tel Aviv. See what happens, you. Okay. Look, as I said, thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate all your support. We'll be on the streets again this week. We're effectively bringing you 2 exclusive videos a day. We're doing so much work on the grounds. We're opposing the mosque that's been built in Letterkenny, County Donegal. We've actually got, I don't have the leaflets on me, we've actually got the leaflets now for opposing the mosque in Dublin. If anybody wants a leaflet, I need to put up a link. I just hadn't time today to do it. I'll put up a link to get the leaflets for free. We'll post them out to you. If you want to go up to North Clondalkin, there's an application in for a mosque in Dublin. We've got the leaflets ready to go. You just order them online. They will be for free. I just need to get the link up for you. So anybody wants to get involved in that, go door to door in Clondalkin. We're opposing the one up here in Letterkenny, raising awareness. I think everybody in Donegal now knows that there is a mega mosque being built in Letterkenny. It's up to them now to oppose it, to call our politicians and raise awareness. So we're doing that. We'll be doing more street interviews, more interactions. And look, if you like our work, there's a number of ways that you can support us. One of the ways is to go to our shop. We've got a brand new shop, really nice. And we've got the official Shield na Herne Gaelic I suppose, Gaelic football hurling jersey, whatever way you want to look at it. And this is it here. I think it's absolutely fantastic, really nice. It's got all the Fenian. It's the Fenian Gaelic football jersey. It's got the Irish Republic. It's got the Celtic Cross. It's got the Shield and the Heron official logo. It's got the official logos on the shoulders as well. So orders have to be in now because stock is very, very low. We just put in an initial order just to see how it would go. And so it's going good, but we still have some in stock. So make sure you get your orders in now before we have to do another run. To order these jerseys, we dispatch worldwide, by the way, on our shop, bar the beef boxes and the meat boxes. So we dispatch worldwide. So if you're in New Zealand, Canada, America, Australia, no matter where you're from, we'll dispatch to you. Click the link down below this video or click the link in my bio if you're watching Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you're watching. Click the link in my bio, click the store button, and you'll see the jersey there. What else have we got in store for you here? We've got the fresh produce. Now, if you want to get your beef box delivered this coming week, beef, pork, or lamb, it's Donegal Fenian, 100% non-halal, non-Brazilian, guaranteed Donegal Fenian beef, pork, or lamb delivered to your front door. You can get it this week. So what am I saying? I lost my train of thought. You have to order it tonight, pretty much, if you want it going this, if you want it dispatched this week. So we dispatch every Tuesday, delivery Wednesday, and we deliver all 32 counties, north and south. So, you know, if you're in County Down, County Armagh, Cork, Kerry, Galway, wherever, or England, Scotland, and Wales, we deliver next day delivery. Dispatch Tuesday, delivery Wednesday, guaranteed next day delivery. And it's a beautiful, like a wee mini fridge with freezer gel packs. The meat is chilled, the highest quality beef, lamb, and pork in the world. You will not be disappointed. So if you want to get your meat dispatch this Tuesday for delivery Wednesday, get your orders in now. It has to be in tonight just for this week, but if you order, say, tomorrow, you'll have to wait the following week. And what else have we got here in store for you in our shop? Just check out our shop. By ordering from our shop, you're supporting our work, etc., etc. If this will work, no, what am I, this home button. So what have we got? We've got Shield and the Heron jackets too. These are very, very popular. The Shield and the Heron regatta jackets, really, really high quality. It's winter time now. It's lined, fleece lined in the inside. It's got really good pockets. It's got a hood. Got embroidered Shield and the Heron logo on the heart size here too in the chest area. Beautiful jacket. Everyone's really happy with it, and we dispatch worldwide for everything bar the butcher boxes. How is the meat kept cold during delivery? So it's in a beautiful we get these special food boxes, and it's wrapped in insulation and freezer gel packs. So it's my butcher chills the meat and then he wraps everything up. It's in a box with frozen gel packs. So the meat's kept cold for 3 days in this box, but it's next day delivery. You will get the meat and it'll be cold. It's like a wee mini fridge. Your meat will be delivered in a wee mini fridge. Everyone's always really happy. So that's the butcher boxes, but these are the jackets. We dispatch worldwide. If you want to order now, everyone's always very, very happy who you order from our shop. The best of quality, right? Okay. What else is everybody saying? Let me go here. No, let's keep it up. We've got more stuff to discuss, right? So here's another story I covered here. Was it yesterday? Chatting to two really nice ladies here in Donegal, and one of them told me that. Well, I'll let her do the talking, and then we'll commentate. Would you sign my petition to oppose the mega mosque being built in Letterkenny and Lisnanen?
Right.
There's a mosque being built. I think Ireland should stay a Christian country.
Oh, definitely.
What do you think?
They're getting a wee bit too much here.
It's hard to spot an Irish person on the street now.
Do you know what I always say? I was a nurse and I worked in the no hospital for 30 years. And lately they removed a statue, picture the Sacred Heart.
Where?
In the no hospital. And
oh, really?
And I read the Riot Act. Oh, it's because of different religions and I says, if you went out to their country,
Christianity is banned in most Muslim countries.
You know,
So it's illegal.
see the Muslims.
So the statue of the Virgin Mary and the picture of the Blessed Sacred Heart of Jesus
Yes.
was removed.
Yes.
By who?
The one does activities.
What?
She does activities.
She does activity. So it was an Irish woman removed it.
Yes.
It's a form. It's a form of.
They were stripping.
It was a form of self-loathing. It's a form of self-hatred. No, you hate your ancestors. You hate what's come before you. You hate your religion. I don't care
What's
what it
your
is.
name?
Niall McConnell,
And you come from
Castlefin.
Castlefin.
Aye.
Well,
I'm only half an hour away.
I'll pray for you now.
Oh, thanks very much.
And keep up the good work.
No, no bother. Did you get one? Did you?
No, take one. That's always in my mind. Why Ireland is doing away with
With the faith.
the faith. You know, it's a shame and disgrace.
And like if you look not too long ago during penal times, Irish men and women were murdered for their faith.
I know.
You know what I mean?
And
And we're spitting on their graves now.
This land has whispered prayers of the Gaels.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I muted myself by accident. Yeah, that was a lovely woman. Really, it's heartwarming when you do meet nice, decent people on the streets. You know, it is nice. They were. I didn't know that about Dunlow Hospital. She told that story, but I know this has been happening all over Ireland and Western European countries in general. Like, it's a de-Christianization of our European countries. Yeah, immigrant hospitals now. That's what I hear about that hospital down West Donegal as well. New visitor. Let me turn off this live chat here. Sorry. There we go. Irish culture is under serious threat. Yes, 100%. Okay. What else have we got in store for you here? So African and Bangladeshi migrants currently staging a hunger strike in Dublin were previously living in the UK but fled to Ireland to avoid deportation under the Rwanda plan. This protest must be shut down immediately. It's nothing more than a typical NGO scam where migrants are told to pretend to go on hunger strike in order to gain sympathy from the Irish, who have a long history of real hunger strikes. And these people have just arrived in Ireland and they're demanding houses while admitting to being more than migrant scammers from the third world who dodge deportation from the UK. Why are they Ireland's problems? Yes, I agree 100%. Let me play this clip here now, but sorry, it's got a wee message. Let me check this message out. Let me just respond. Right, okay, let me see. Let's play this clip here now, right?
For over 3 months now.
3 months?
3 months. 3 months plus.
Oh, you are Irish already, 3 months, yeah? Yeah, you have Irish accent now as well, is it?
Yeah, you know, we have been in UK before coming down.
Oh, UK, yeah. How long have you been there in UK?
I spent 1 year in UK before coming down to this place. Yeah.
Right, okay. So why did you escape from UK? Why did you run away?
I'm not part of those taken to Rwanda, so that's very tough.
Oh, Rwanda, okay. It's not interesting, no? Okay, well...
I didn't seek asylum in UK.
Come here.
I was one time a student in UK, so something horrible happens to my guidance that's supposed to take off my academic. I couldn't go forward, so...
Right. But there's nice weather in Rwanda, you know? Sunshine as well, every day with
I've been to Rwanda. I don't want to know. I don't care.
I know, yeah. Listen, are you sleeping 3 months on the street here?
Yeah, so IPAD refused to come to our rescue. We have been sending emails to them. We have no accommodation, so we feel neglected.
Not good, not good. Where is the toilet? How many toilets here?
We normally go to the light. There's a place they call the light. That's where we normally
so you can take the shower down there as well?
Yeah.
Okay, which is not too bad anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, we are just expecting them to come to our rescue as soon as possible because we have been sending emails to iPad, so they have not responded. They have not come to our rescue. So this is where it is.
Right.
A foreigner interviewing foreigners about immigration in Ireland. Anyway, but this racket has to stop. It really, really does. People taking advantage of the system. We have 35,000 NGOs in Ireland, non-government organisations lobbying the Irish state to promote immigration, to promote anti-racist laws, to promote the long walk through institutions. Like, we now have a national action plan against racism, to subvert every institution in Ireland. And these NGOs know no bounds. They are a parallel shadow government in Ireland. I try to explain to the layman what an NGO is and what they're doing in Ireland. It's just people have no idea what's going on. I tried to explain to a family member recently about what an NGO is, and he was looking at me like, what are you on about? Seriously? That's the problem. It's good to see so many people in the live chat. We are live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So make sure you tune in. If you're following me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, if you're watching live tonight, make sure you just give me a wee follow. To the very least you can do. At least maybe share these live streams with all your friends and family. It does no harm at all. How do I turn off them Facebook notifications? Keep getting me pings, and I'm sure you're hearing it as well. How do I turn that off? I'll figure that out after the show. Look, let's go to Micheál Martin here talking about sovereignty of Greenland and all this nonsense. Believes in sovereignty for Greenland, but not for Ireland.
It's extraordinary. It's unacceptable. We have a trade agreement with the United States. Europe has. That agreement was entered into in good faith by the European Union and the United States government. That should be the framework that governs trade between our two countries. And every effort should be made to ensure that it remains the framework that underpins trade between Europe and the United States. Any deviation from that, or any trade war that essentially would flow from the collapse of such a deal, would be very damaging to everybody in the world, damaging to the United States, damaging to Europe. And so obviously dialogue has to happen to prevent that from occurring. The situation in Greenland is very clear from our perspective. The territorial integrity, the sovereignty of Greenland and the Kingdom of Denmark cannot be violated. And we thought last week when the Danish and Greenlandic foreign minister went to the White House that even though they didn't get agreement, that a framework had been established for them to engage in dialogue to deal with the issues that emerged from that. And clearly, if there are issues around Arctic security, and it's not clear what the specific issues are in terms of Greenland, then again, that should be resolvable. US has had a military base there for years. But what's not on the table from a European Union perspective is any annexation of Greenland.
Like, no harm to Micheál Martin. What's he going to do if Donald Trump or the US want just to take Greenland? Who's going to stop him? Like, who used to say they can't take it? If they want to take it, they'll just take it. Might is right at the end of the day. You in what army?
It's extraordinary.
You're talking about protecting the sovereignty and the borders of Greenland, but doesn't give a hoot about the sovereignty of Ireland. Have I got a clip here of him talking about he doesn't give a damn about sovereignty of Ireland? Hold on here. I posted a clip here recently of it. Where is it now? No, where is it now? Give me a second here. I know it's somewhere. Any questions in the live chat, please let me know. Someone asked me, do we deliver meat boxes to Derry? We do indeed. All 32 counties in Ireland, north and south, and England, Scotland, and Wales. Get your orders in now. If you want your orders delivered this week, make sure you order by tonight, and we'll dispatch it Tuesday for delivery Wednesday. Let's listen to Micheál Martin talking about the backward-looking idea of sovereignty in Ireland.
Let there be no doubt about where Ireland stands. We want nothing to do with a backward-looking idea of sovereignty. We remain absolutely committed to the ideals of the European Union.
Ireland is committed to upholding the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine, and we will not recognise any attempt to illegally change your borders by force.
Let there be no doubt.
So he believes in strong borders for Ukraine and Greenland, believes in sovereignty and strong borders for these countries, but doesn't believe it for Ireland. What does that tell you? And he is the leader of Ireland, eh? Yeah. Look, also, before I forget everybody, you can also support our work by becoming a member of our political movement, Shield na HÉireann, Ireland's fastest growing Christian nationalist movement in the whole island of Ireland. This is the membership pack you will receive. Get the beautiful 2026 membership badge, the Who We Are Shield na HÉireann booklet, the 1916 framed proclamation. You will also get the Irish tricolour flag in your membership pack, and you get the membership card. All these things are in the standard membership. There's also a gold, more exclusive membership. Link is in the bio to join. Click the link and support our work. Aye, and before we forget as well, stocks are low on our Shield na HÉireann GAA Gaelic jersey. Get it now. It's nothing to do with the GAA. It's made in Ireland, and it supports our work by ordering it. And it's the official Shield na HÉireann GAA jersey. We dispatch all over the world, so get your orders in now. Stock is very low, so once this is out, we're going to be putting another order in. We're going to have to wait another month until they're being dispatched. So I order from our shop. Check out our shop. Support our work. We dispatch worldwide, so no matter where you're from, we will deliver it to you. What have we got? We've got the beautiful Shield na HÉireann regatta jackets too. Really warm, lined in the inside. Keep you warm over winter. I wear the same jacket the past 6.5 years. Haven't changed it. It's really, really high quality. Regatta, lined in the inside. Got really nice pockets inside and the outside. It's got a good hood. Really, really warm. Great jacket. And embroidered Shield na HÉireann logo crest on it as well. That's in the shop. Click the link in my bio. Irish language books. The Beef Box. Irish Nationalist Badge Bundle. Shield na HÉireann official tie. Dewey Ream's Holy Bible. The Irish Turf Peat Incense, the Ireland is Full stickers, the Ireland flags, Easter Lily badge, and the brown scalpers, and much more. Check out our shop, support our work now. Go and order the Turf House. It's a good job. Like, if you're an American, you want to have the experience of what a turf fire is like. Get the turf incense burner. It's really, really nice. It's a great gift. Anyway, look, everyone, that's it from me tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be live again Tuesday. We broadcast Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. Irish time. Make sure you tune in and subscribe or follow if you haven't already. And we'll see you all again soon. God bless you all. Aaron Go Bra.